Welcome to History in a Hurry. I'm Professor Malcolm Mazur, and in the next few episodes we will focus on major battles during World War II. The attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, marked a pivotal moment in world history, drawing the United States into World War II and altering the course of the conflict. Situated on the island of Oahu, Hawaii, Pearl Harbor served as a critical U.S. naval base in the Pacific. Its strategic location made it both a vital asset and a target. The events leading up to the attack and its aftermath reflect a complex interplay of geopolitics, military strategy, and human resilience. Tensions between the United States and Japan had been escalating for years before the attack. Japan's imperial ambitions in Asia, including its invasions of Manchuria in 1931 and China in 1937, put it on a collision course with the United States, which opposed Japanese expansionism. To curb Japan's aggression, the U.S. imposed economic sanctions, including an oil embargo, severely threatening Japan's resource-dependent economy. The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor was meticulously planned under the leadership of Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto. The objective was to deliver a crippling blow to the U.S. Navy, preventing it from interfering with Japan's plans to expand its empire across Southeast Asia and the Pacific. The attack involved over 350 aircraft launched from 6 aircraft carriers, along with submarines and midget submarines, which aimed to maximize destruction in a surprise assault. On the morning of December 7, 1941, Japanese aircraft began their attack at 7:55 a.m. The raid occurred in 2 waves and targeted battleships, airfields, and other critical installations. The element of surprise was devastating. Within hours, over 2,400 Americans were killed and 1,000 more were wounded. The attack sank or severely damaged 8 battleships, including the USS Arizona and USS Oklahoma, and destroyed nearly 200 aircraft. Despite the extensive damage, key facilities such as fuel storage tanks and repair yards remained intact, enabling a quicker recovery than Japan anticipated. The human cost of the attack was immense, with the sinking of the USS Arizona becoming a symbol of the tragedy. Over 1,100 sailors and Marines aboard the Arizona lost their lives, and the ship's wreckage remains a solemn memorial to this day. Survivors and witnesses describe the chaos and heroism of that morning as servicemen and civilians alike worked to rescue those trapped in burning ships and buildings. The day after the attack, President Franklin D. Roosevelt addressed Congress, delivering his famous Day of Infamy speech. His words encapsulated the shock and resolve of a nation. Congress swiftly declared war on Japan, marking the United States' entry into World War II. Shortly thereafter, Germany and Italy, Japan's allies in the Axis powers, declared war on the United States, transforming the conflict into a truly global war. The attack on Pearl Harbor had significant strategic and historical consequences. While Japan achieved its short-term goal of temporarily crippling the U.S. Pacific Fleet, it failed to destroy the American aircraft carriers, which were not in the harbor at the time. Additionally, the attack unified American public opinion, which had been divided on the issue of entering the war. In the months and years following Pearl Harbor, the United States launched a series of counteroffensives in the Pacific. The Doolittle Raid in April 1942, though symbolic in its impact, demonstrated America's resolve and boosted morale. The Battle of Midway in June 1942 marked a turning point as the U.S. Navy decisively defeated Japan's fleet, shifting the momentum of the war. The legacy of Pearl Harbor endures as a reminder of the costs of complacency and the importance of preparedness. The attack exposed weaknesses in American intelligence and readiness, prompting significant reforms in military strategy and intelligence operations. It also underscored the interconnectedness of global events, as actions in one region can have far-reaching consequences. Today, Pearl Harbor stands as both a historic site and a place of remembrance. The USS Arizona Memorial, established in 1962, attracts millions of visitors annually, honoring the lives lost and preserving the memory of the attack. Pearl Harbor is also home to other historic ships, such as the USS Missouri, where Japan formally surrendered in 1945, bringing World War II to an end. In conclusion, the history of Pearl Harbor is a story of tragedy and transformation. The attack, though devastating, became a catalyst for American resilience and unity, shaping the nation's role in the 20th century. It serves as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made during wartime and the enduring importance of vigilance and preparedness in safeguarding peace. Thanks for racing through history with us on History in a Hurry. If you enjoyed today's quick dive into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fast-paced trip through time. Please reply in the comments with ideas for our next history lesson. See you in the next one.